Greetings, YouTube world. My name is Ken. This is the first time I've ever posted anything to YouTube. I don't plan on doing anything else. I know there's a lot of people that do it for attention and the hits and the monies. This is solely to kind of help others and maybe me doing this to try and attract others of like mind that might be able to help me out. By me trying to help what I know, others might be able to help me as well. So I'm posting this in reference to the third eye, pineal gland, Anya chakra, the Eastern religions uh, pretty much focus on this subject, which I'm from Pennsylvania. This is right in the middle of the U.S. Western culture. So anything in reference to the Eastern ancient spiritual stuff, this might be a little foreign. So I opened my third eye unknowingly. Well, I didn't know what I had done back in 2009 after I graduated college. It was I got fired from my job, so for the first time in my life, I had a chance to kind of do nothing, um, and I started getting involved uh, in conspiracy stuff, on YouTube, uh, Illuminati, banking, the Federal Reserve, all that good stuff. And then I started to see some stuff on, the 9/11, some exclusive 9/11 uh, footage. You know, uh, Me personally, yeah, it was probably very fishy. A lot of evidence to support that there was some foul play there. Regardless of that, uh, a lot of people died that day, and it was the stuff people jumping out of windows. You know what I mean? Could you imagine? You know, the best option. You're up on one of these 80th, 90th, 100th floors, and the best option is to jump out a window. So I don't know. It awakens something. It opens some kind of dormant emotion, and it expanded my perception, on the world that we're living in. Um, I'm 27 now, so I graduated college in 2009. Had a pretty all American lifestyle. Um, so I started getting in touch with the heart. There's a lot of evidence to support that the heart has frequent a certain frequency, so you can kind of harmonize your mind to your heart. So that's when I say think with your heart. Well, it's trying to kind of be in a synchronistic type vibe, vibration. Um, so I started getting really compassionate, like looking around at those people less fortunate for me. I started, you know, helping volunteer with kids, sporting, youth coaching, all that. I helped a cousin that was kind of a black sheep, drug addict. Uh, Everybody thought I was crazy, but I was living through the soul. You know what I mean? So it was kind of irrational, but I was just following my feelings, my intuition, and I don't regret it. So I also got into some music. Uh, Shout out to Hootie and the Blowfish, some of his original stuff. Darius Rucker, my man. Uh, I don't know. He was talking. He was singing about stuff that was, I never like. I looked at it from a different perspective for the first time, and I really got into that with what I was doing work wise, and I was just, this, I don't know, this different state of life. Also got into OAR, of a Revolution. Um, some of their original stuff really gets me amped up. I also like some of that Mumford and Sons stuff. That really, I don't know. I have a real connection with that stuff. So in 2009, I'm just kind of going through this state, and I remember standing on uh, my stairs, and then I'm just kind of in a deep state, and I shut my eyes. I just remember closing my eyes, and then unintentionally, mind you, this light goes off, right, and this circle, it's a little circle. It was like a little red light, and it was from that point on. It was always with me everywhere. It was always floating around, following me. Um, Long story short, well, I'll try and sum it up, but the ball has since changed colors from red to orange. This is Cappy. Um, and then it changed from orange to emerald, emerald green, uh, to being surrounded by, and I still see this right now as I'm doing this. I see it all the time. It's surrounded by violet energy, like a, I think they call it the locust or petal, but it's just this energy that sort of surrounds it. I should draw a picture of what it looks like. That'll probably be more beneficial. Uh, and now it's inside the emerald. I told you it went from red to orange to like emerald, little tiny light, um, to being encased. We're surrounded by violet ray. Uh, and now inside the emerald ball are little rotating chakra balls. So there's like two circle. It's really hard to describe. They're just rotating like this around each other in the ball with little chakra balls in there. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Sometimes there's pink. And now there's a gold cord string, shimmering a little connected to it, and a like a rain. And next to that, there's also a rainbow uh, colored connection to it as well. Hard to describe, but I see this all the time. I'm not here to seek attention. I'm not here to, mess with people. But I know there's a lot of stuff out there on this stuff. Whether they're telling the truth, seeing as bling. Well, I see it. I don't claim to be enlightened or, a master. But it's it's very cool. I close my eyes. I can, I can see energies. I can see certain beings, if you want to call it, energy entities, kind of hanging around, whatever. They look emerald to violet. Um, I could go into a little more detail, but it's a trip. I'm very familiar with, the law of one. The Ra. That helped. It helps me understand intelligent infinity. Perhaps they talk about piercing the veil. Uh, do I? Yeah, I think I did something like that. And now you got the law of attraction. About manifesting. Your cars and this and that. No, thank you. You know what I mean? But, as you see, I am Christian. Uh, by that I mean, I believe in uh, Jesus Christ, Christ Jesus, JC. Uh, I get strength in Him. I think there's a lot of terrific wisdom in the Bible. Unfortunately, I think a lot of it has been tweaked or altered through the translations over the years. But regardless of that, there is still stuff in there uh, that's undeniable. So I try and it's really embodying that the Christ consciousness, right? Christ was connected to something. He lived in oneness. I don't think he would promote dualistic uh, religions. I think that's exactly what he didn't want. But maybe you got to be a little dualistic in order to get to Christ consciousness. You know what I mean? So I'm putting this out there at hopes that maybe you want to shoot me an email. Um, you know, I'll respond. I don't got a whole lot going on. Uh, and or maybe what I'm looking for is I think it would be really cool to to get in touch with like a university or some professor. Well, we do a little research because the problem here is what I'm experiencing. Yes, it's true. It would be considered hallucinations to the Western mind of psychology. But if what I know, it's all a game to kind of keep people asleep. Uh, so if you want to shoot me an email, please, or comment on this. Uh, that's the phone going. I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of haters out there that put stuff or troll the internet. Maybe they gang, so like a squad of people. I don't know if they work for the government or the CIA. I don't know. But I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? Peace and love. Do your thing. But I'm out here trying to learn myself because I really uh, I don't claim to know that I have any of this stuff figured out, but I know I'm tapped in. I would love to be able to share this experience, to be able to, service to kind of help others. Because I know pretty much what is the whole purpose of all these religions, these meditating. It's oneness, right? You want to feel blissful, happy, but you gotta awaken the third eye, the Anya chakra, the pineal gland. If until you open that, you're not going to have access to the higher realms of consciousness. But let me tell you, it has been no like shout out to Queen. No, it's been no pleasure cruise, no bed of roses. It's been a trip. It's been very challenging, but it's been. You know what I mean? It's what we're here to do. So if you would like I said, please, give me a shout out. Let me know what you think, and I'll try and answer questions. But essentially, I'm also seeking some advice, on where to go. Maybe different people. But there's a lot of people out there, and I know a lot of their intentions are, it's that bread. That's not me. So thank you for uh, for your time. Thank you for listening. Peace and love. Shout out, JC.